My name is Kidron Cannon, and first and foremost, I am an MMA fan. I watch it all the time. I actually film MMA as one of the main things I do for a living. That's definitely the thing I enjoy filming the most. So, that being said, I'm constantly surrounded by MMA, seeing MMA, editing MMA, or just watching MMA. And I know there's plenty of outlets out there for MMA where you can watch it, where you can read about it, where you can see all the stats. But the one thing I noticed that there wasn't available was a place that would review MMA. Now, in the film world, of course, there's Rotten Tomatoes, there's all kinds of different sources that review movies when they come out and will let you know what's good, what's bad. But movies aren't live. MMA is. It's something you tune in live to watch. So it's a little bit different to review. But I wanted to try and give it a shot and give my best attempt of reviewing MMA. So I decided to start this channel, the MMA Review. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those things. And right now, of course, you're watching us from YouTube. This is what we're going to do each week. We're going to review, looking back at the past weekend, the fights that just took place, what went down, how it was, the winners, the losers, the good, the bad, the ugly. We're not just pulling these numbers or these thoughts out of thin air. We've developed a system, a whole ranking system of measurements that we're going to use to assess the different attributes of the fight card, how the fights went, how exciting they were, how energetic, how many finishes, all those types of things are going to be taken into consideration. And one of the main things we need is for all of you out there to weigh in. And the way you can do that, follow us on Instagram at the MMA Review. Where after every fight card, we're going to put up a poll. Get your thoughts, thumbs up, thumbs down. How'd you feel about that? And that's going to factor into our review. Same thing on Twitter, same thing on Facebook. So go follow those pages. We really want your input, and we don't want our opinion to be the only opinion out there that's being heard. We want as much input as we can get from everyone in the MMA community. Now, in most episodes, I'm going to be joined by a guest, usually an MMA expert, either a promoter, a fighter, a manager, someone who's very involved in the MMA community and can weigh in, give their input and their review of the post-weekend's fights, as well as weigh in and give their thoughts on what's going to be coming up the next weekend on the next card. And we're going to give you our picks on each fight, who we think might win, so you can follow along with us with the UFC Fantasy app, make your own picks. Thank you so much for watching the MMA Review, and we'll see you next week.